Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. And today, guys, I'm excited to share with you guys a video that I've been thinking about for the last couple days. And you guys know that I've been talking about doing the 25 days of Invicta, and this year I got a kind of a late start. Here we are, we're just today the 8th, so we're just gonna, I'm gonna do the best I can with uploading videos every single day that's Invicta related. This is a pretty important month, people buying gifts for everybody, and sharing and giving, especially in, I can speak on personal experience, especially with, all that's going on with COVID and the state of the country and the world. People are suffering, and entertainment's become a really huge part of people's lives lately. We're home, we're not able to go out and have dinner and socialize with, those friends and family members. And so now more than ever, we're looking to be entertained. And so I'm hoping that this video does entertain you. So this video I'm going to do today is not really a specific review of one watch. It's more of a show and tell. And the ones I'm going to share with you guys today are most of my gemstone or diamond edition watches. Now I do have a few that are still in my safe by Addie K, and of course by the old school Jacob and Company. I didn't pull those out today because I just want to give you guys some of the watches that you might actually find, ones that are readily available. You won't find the Addie K Ruby edition, And if you are interested in seeing that video, the video is live on YouTube. Just go to one of my playlists and search for Addie K Red Ruby and you'll find it. If you can't, drop me a comment. I'm more than happy to share the link with you guys. So you guys know I'm a flashy guy. I love Invictas, but I love any watch that really gives me something unique, something that's going to be noticeable. And I mean, like anybody else, I think we all like attention. And I think that not that I, and I want to be very clear, when you make a purchase for any kind of watch or any product out there, if you buy it ultimately for yourself, it's never going to get old. That's why I never really get anything, because everything I buy for my own satisfaction. But as we all know, everybody likes a compliment, everybody likes the approval of others. Whether we get it or not should be irrelevant. However, it's always nice to hear somebody say, hey man, that's a crazy watch. And then you can share your story, share your passion. That's always fun. Everybody loves talking about themselves, which is why I ramble on for so long, right? So I love any kind of gemstone or diamonds. And a lot of times diamonds with the Invictas, I've said it before, sometimes diamonds are pretty expensive, and they kind of rip you off. It's hard for me to rationalize spending $1,300 on an Invicta watch when I know that I have the exact same, let's say, Grand Octane, without gemstones or diamonds specifically, that you can get for, like, in some cases, $138. It's the same watch. They may have added a better, more respectable movement. They may have added an automatic movement, adding some diamonds. In a lot of cases, to me, doesn't warrant the price. However, remember, buy what you like, buy what's within your budget, buy what makes you happy, as always. But these are some of the watches I have that are, I would say, very affordable, and I got them for a really great price. And I think that you guys are really going to like them. So, right off the bat, some of these are black spinel, and some of these are like a gemstone. One is neither, which I want to show you how you can really get the look if you can find this watch. Great deal on it. One watch that is not here is one that hasn't been shipped yet. It's through Invicta stores. Link is in the description as always. A lot of times Invicta stores, they're a little bit slow with shipping. So a lot of times it takes 1 to 4 days to ship the watch. Then it takes, your shipping time. So I never pay for expedited shipping, because if you're going to get second day air, generally you're going to wait 4 days before they ship it anyway. So keep that in mind. So first off, let's just go right. There's in no special order here. I'm going to show you guys. This is the Invicta Zeus Bolt. Oh, and let me just state, I'm still going to be doing videos every single day. This one's going to be the first video of this series. I did do the review the other day on my new 5 time zone Jacob, my new 5 time zone Invicta, which is a diamond edition, so it's a part of this this show and tell. But keep in mind, guys, I'm really going to try to bust out a video per day. Just so you guys know, when I do a video, my internet speed, my download's great, my upload is slow. So I generally will record a bunch of videos, upload them over the night, and then come back and do the keywords and the titles. And that does take time. So I'm going to try to really bust it out, so bear with me. Today I wasn't able to, I was going to bust out 5 videos today, but unfortunately I got busy. I got a new little product for my car, so I'll be reviewing that as well. So I was outside doing that. So alright, so back to the watches. This is the Invicta. I believe this one is is this a Jason Taylor? This was non-Jason Taylor. This is a Zeus Bolt. With a genuine diamond bezel. You can see the diamonds are very small, but they're very subtle. And this watch, I did get a fantastic deal on. if you guys have been watching me for a while, what's one thing I always say about a black watch? Hence, sometimes they're kind of boring, right? Hence the reason why I returned I had an excursion, you know, my first black watch by Invicta. I ended up returning it just because it was so basic. It just looked like a G-Shock. Again, nothing wrong with the G-Shock, but you know, for me, I didn't want to spend, if I wanted just a regular black watch, there's all kinds of choices out there for things that just look like a regular watch. So to me, it was kind of boring. I think when you get a black watch, it needs something that kind of makes it pop. I'll do another video on black watches specifically, probably this week, showcasing my Abalone Edition Octane and a few other black watches. I have been getting involved in some black watches lately because I have so much gold. And this, what I love about this one here is because it is black, but the watch is so unique. There's so much going on with it that it really doesn't look like a boring black watch. And again, like I said, if it's a black watch, it's just a personal opinion. I mean, you may disagree, but I feel like it needs something, some design aspects, some cool styling, some artistic quality. Diamonds always help. So this is a triple cable Zeus bolt with a skeletonized face. There are sort of like I don't know if they're black crystals of some sort on each indice. It's kind of hard to see by the video here, but there are black stones on each indice. And of course, around the bezel, you have those diamonds. I forget exactly how many carats are in here or what the quality is, but you know, they're prong set. They're not going to fall out. And at least Invicta, they do a really great job with their Diamond Edition watches. I did pay over $5 for this. Normally, I wouldn't spend that much on Invicta, or really any watch for that matter. I love this watch, but it did go on special for like, I think it was $280, $260 or $280. Some of you may have taken advantage of that deal. I put links out there left and right, all over the place, and hopefully you were able to cop that. It's a fantastic deal. So just to show you guys what this one looks like on the wrist. I mean, it is just a beast. It's a killer piece, man. I love this one. Alright, so moving on. And guys, I don't want to make this video 40 minutes because, again, if you've been watching me for a while, you guys know it's very easy for me to ramble on for 40 minutes. So I'm trying to keep this a little bit short. It's already 7 minutes. So next watch, again, no specific order. This is a newer one I got. This is by Bersagar. This is a Pagani design company. It is a Pagani design watch. It came in a Pagani design box. This is a Seiko NH35 automatic movement. This is going to be hard to find. This one you're going to have to get through DHgate. I will put the link in the description as well, like I do in every single video where you can pick this up. I did do a video specifically on this watch if you want to check it out. Again, comment, drop me an email, or go ahead and do a little legwork and just look on my playlist. You can find this. This has got the rainbow bezel. This is a homage to a Rolex. They make this one, which is a homage, I think, to a Daytona. I just want something a little more basic, and it's harder to find this particular watch by Pagani without being the chronograph or the Daytona homage, I believe it is. So I wanted something that was just small, clean. I've been wanting to try out the Pagani design brand for a while, and so I picked this up. I got this for about 90 bucks, 80 or 90 bucks, shipped through DHgate. It's got your classic oyster bracelet, oyster clasp. It does have a dive extension, although it's not quite the dive extension you're gonna find on a Rolex where it's fully adjustable. It just gives you an extra half link. Fantastic quality by Bersagar or Pagani Design. Love this watch. Seiko, again, Seiko NH35 movement. You got that beautiful rainbow bezel. I'm not sure if these are just, if they're some kind of crystals, or I highly doubt they're gemstones. I'm sure they're just some sort of tinted glass. But nonetheless, they look great. They appear to be kind of, not prong set, but bezel set, so not going to fall out on you, hopefully. Fantastic watch. I love this one. And again, guys, you know, if you've been watching me for a while, like I always say, you know, you might just say, oh, Fat Cat, you only likes big watches. I love all watches. And this is just another piece. Sometimes I don't always want to wear a giant watch, you know. So I rotate them. I enjoy all watches. And I hope that if you learn anything by watching me, it's just to appreciate all brands. We can, you know, make fun of the snobs, and we can have our own opinions, and I have plenty of mine. But, you know, remember that all these watches are cool no matter what brand you go with. Only negative thing I'd say about this particular watch is this clasp is super hard to get off, and you pretty much, I'm a disgusting nail biter, so and I'm really trying not to with this whole, I've been washing my hands like crazy this whole COVID time, you know. I really have tried to make an effort, but you know, it's tough, you know, in doing it for as long as I have. So kind of gross, I know, but just, I'm not the only one, so whatever. But I just use a little tiny, like a toothpick or a little screwdriver just to pop that off. you know, but still a fantastic watch, guys. So another great gemstone or crystal edition. Next one here, one of my favorites. This thing came and went. This is by Aragon Watches, and this is the Savant by Aragon. This is done with the black spinel. Huge stones all around the bezel, prong set with that gorgeous abalone face, mirror polish, Seiko NH35, I believe, 35 or 36 movement on this one here. This is a killer watch. This was actually a gift from one of my ex-girlfriends, very generous. I remember seeing it and I was kind of like not so sure, and she pulled the trigger on it, and it's a fantastic, generous gift. I love the watch. I wear the watch. I'm wearing this one the last couple days. It's just the stones are huge on it, so fantastic. I will say, excuse me, props to Aragon. They've really done a lot of gemstone edition watches, although not so much anymore. I hope they start to do more and some unique stuff. You know, you can use, there's a lot of gemstones out there that are really affordable, that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. They look great, and for anybody that tells you that, oh, you can't tell, you can tell they're not real diamond. I mean, again, there's no reason to lie about this kind of stuff. You can just, they're black spinel. You can't tell without a microscope. You have to really be trained, just like the differences between your Rolex and your Invicta. You really got to know what to look for to see the quality difference. Same thing with diamonds. You can't tell that these aren't real diamonds. However, there's nothing wrong with just saying they're black spinel. So next watch here. This one here is by Invicta, of course, and this one here is one of my favorite designs. It's an iconic, classic design by Invicta. Super popular. A design that I think you know, for a guy who maybe hasn't stepped up to trying Invicta, maybe he's like, I don't know about a big watch, I've been wanting to get an oversized watch. I think this is a great stepping stone before you start getting involved in the gigantic watches they make. And this is still a huge watch, 50 or 52 millimeter. This is your Subaqua specialty. Now, I call this the caviar edition because I believe it was Cartier, don't quote me on that, I believe Cartier came out with, was it Cartier? One of the super high-end luxury watch companies came out with a watch called the Caviar, and it basically had a face and bezel of black diamonds, baguette cut, and that's what this is simulating. Now, first off, when you look at this watch, you'll think, oh, that these are all individual stones. They are not. This is basically just a single piece of, it's probably some sort of, I don't know if it's a piece of ceramic ring, or if it's plastic, or if it's just glass, but it's been cut, deeply cut around the bezel, so it's one piece as far as I can understand. They're not individual stones, but I mean, it makes it look like they're actually individual, you know, set stones. So it gives that look. It's an awesome looking watch. I love that they've gone all the way into the face, and they basically have done that kind of pattern all the way right to the center of the watch. And, you know, from a distance like this, I mean, it looks like these are all individual baguette cut stones all the way throughout the entire watch. This is a Seiko NH35 movement, yellow mirror polished gold. It is a killer watch. I got an amazing price on this. I like this watch so much. I wish I would have got the silver one as well. They were like 100, and I think I got it for like 130. When Invicta has their yellow tag event, as always, guys, link in description. Those links are there for a reason. You know, it is the #1 recommended place by Fat Cat Collections to buy Invicta watches from my links. I know they're affiliate links. I understand that. You know, it's in my best interest for you to buy there. However, they are the places to get the best deals. You can find deals on Shop HQ. You can find them on different sellers on eBay. Absolutely. You can find them on Amazon. They're all in my description. So where you find them, I'm going to lead you to them. Hopefully you find a good deal. But I will tell you, Invicta stores, when you find deals like this, nobody can touch them. I had a discussion with a guy online. He was like, oh, no, Shop HQ is the best. Shop HQ has great deals as well. But just, again, it depends on the watch. It depends on the model. It depends on the availability. You really, when Invicta stores has a deal, nobody can touch them. You're getting it factory direct. So fantastic. So that's a killer watch. Now the Subaqua specialty, I have about, what, 3 or 4? 3 and my 4th one coming in the mail. That's going to be the black Jason Taylor edition, black spinel, all black. Kind of my grail piece. I've been wanting a black bezeled black watch for a long time. The only one Invicta made prior to me getting this that had all the black stones, I think to the best of my knowledge in this particular look, was a black Subaqua Noma 5, but they were genuine black diamonds. the price they want for that thing is like, I've seen as high as like $4,000. Completely absurd. Again, not just for Invicta, but for any watch. But it is a killer watch. So I'm really happy. I overpaid on this next one, but I still got a deal about $310 for it. I know I overpaid a little bit. I know better price would be $198, which is what I want to show you next. However, sometimes these watches, you snooze, you lose. Sometimes you wait, you get a great deal. I was happy to kind of, you know, go halfway on that. So again, another Subaqua specialty, Jason Taylor edition. This has got the skeletonized face. These ones this one has a ronda movement. I forget exactly which ronda movement it has. They're all pretty good movements. I mean, whenever a watch has a ronda movement, I know you're getting a good quality quartz movement. It's not the kind of movement you're going to find, you know, like in one of these Invictas I'm going to show you. It's not a little tiny generic $5 movement. These are decent quality movements. They're going to give you a long time of lifelong, hopefully. But I mean, you know, like anything, that we don't know how long things are going to last. But I haven't had any luck. I've had a lot of my Invictas almost 6 years now. 2015 is when I got my first Invicta, and you know, I really, the quality is amazing. It really is. This one here, again, Jason Taylor edition, got that skeletonized face. This is very similar to my Subaqua Noma 5 non-gemstone edition. These are black spinels. I believe it's about 5 carats, big stones. Not quite as big as a Savant, but this is a great piece. This is my birthday gift from my folks. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I love this watch. So the watch I have coming is basically the exact same watch. And right now you get it for about $500. Again, depending on where you get it, you may be able to get it for less, you may not. I was lucky. I got kind of a once-only deal. Right now, you can get this for the price I paid, for about $320 or no, this one's $399 if you get the newest release, where it's all yellow gold without the black band, the black center links. Again, $310 or $329, $339. Excuse me. Black. They got the blue label edition with the white stones. I think it's topaz. Incredible, guys. I mean, check it out. Again, links are in the description. I encourage you to check it out. Let me know what you think. So this is a killer piece. New one I got coming. Same watch, just black on black, baby. All right, next one here. Dope piece. This is when Aragon had their limited edition run. This is when I was working with Aragon for a little while. They were working with influencers. Probably about, I'd say, a year or 2 years I worked with them. You know I love Aragon watches. I hope they go back to making more pieces like this. This is the millipede. I think hands down it's one of my top 3 favorite Aragon watches. I'll show you guys first the white topaz edition. This is done mirror polished, yellow gold and silver. Got that, I would say it's supposed to be a black mother of pearl face, but it's more, I call this more like cloudy day, you know, like overcast. It's not quite baby blue, it's not quite black, it's just kind of in between. It's a kind of a gray, smoky mother of pearl. Very noticeable, beautiful, beautiful face with those about 5 carats of white topaz. This watch is incredible. Seiko NH35 powered workhorse. Awesome watch, awesome watch. I'll put this on in just a second. Next one here, my most recent acquisition, a watch that is, I mean, better than I thought it was going to be. This is the Shack edition, a sentimental watch. If you haven't checked out my review on this watch I did the other day, please check it out. You owe it to yourself. This is the 5 time zone Jacob & Company homage by Invicta. This is, I'm sorry, the biggest watch that I've ever had by Invicta. It's even bigger than the Sea Hunter. I know a lot of the Shop HQ and those sites, those places are actually advertising the Sea Hunter as being the biggest watch Invicta makes. That is sort of true, but I'll tell you, this watch, the Sea Hunter and the Subaqua, or the Sea Hunter and the Grand Octane, are basically the same size, except the Sea Hunter is quite a bit thicker at 23 millimeters. It is a huge watch. Don't get me wrong, big, heavy tank of a watch. But as far as diameter, this is bigger than your standard, your full-size Sea Hunter and your full-size Grand Arsenal. So side by side, check out my video. I showcase this right next to another black Abalone edition Grand Octane or Grand Arsenal. Guys, I mean, it makes the watch look smaller. I mean, it's unbelievable. And I think what they've done is with this watch, they basically make the face larger, kind of like what diesel watches do. There's a lot of face, less case, less steel. but you just have this big giant bezel. This is a killer watch. I mean, one guy said the other day this reminded him of another pretty well-known luxury dive watch, minus the 5 time zones, of course. And what you basically have is a center time zone and 4 separate time zones. This watch is available in 6 different color variations. The all silver with blue, was it the like kind of the royal blue time zones. The yellow gold with the black, I think it's black face. You can get it in the 2-tone rose and silver, yellow, gold, and silver, and then the black and red. And of course this one here, which I thought, again, black watch, this is, I think, the best color in this watch, because I have a lot of gold watches, so I wanted something a little bit different. And what I love about this watch, again, it's black, but it's huge. Black is slimming, it makes everything look smaller, right? So this is a monster watch. What I like about it is they basically have used the Grand Octane band. Got a little plastic still on this. They used the Grand Octane band on this, very similar, if not the same band as on the Grand Octane. I would say the case is, kind of like a Nautilus. You know, you kind of have these flared sections, very similar to the case you're going to find on the Aquala or the Aquila, depending on, I've heard it's, you know, pronounced 2 different ways. It kind of flares out. You have your crown, and then your crowns for each time zone. None of these have screw down crowns, just so you know, but you can, you know, I mean, you still get water resistance. Remember, guys, these are not, I know a lot of times you'll see guys, or a lot of the home shopping networks refer to these as, oh, true dive instruments. You know, I don't really, you know, if I wanted a true dive instrument, I probably wouldn't buy an Invicta watch. Not saying you're not going to get that water resistance, but I just feel like, you know, if your life depends upon your watch to measure, I guess, you know, the time you're underwater, avoid the, you know, I'm not a diver, so I don't know anything about it, but I'd probably choose something that's more of really a tool watch. These watches are fun, you know, they're fashion watches. That doesn't mean that a lot of times the word fashion watch, I think all watches are fashion watches. I just think the quality you get with Invicta is really, I mean, it's really hard to beat. Diamonds around I believe it's about 0.58 carats of very small diamonds around each time zone. But again, with the black, it really pops. And this really has a very kind of, an interesting dive theme to it. I don't know what it is about the watch. It just has a very nautical theme. I love the fact that, I mean, again, Jacob Watches, for me, been one of my favorite companies out there. Still is one of my favorite companies. I love the fact they remade this watch, or did a homage in a big, beefy, huge. I keep telling guys, if you like the Octanes and Sea Hunters, you need to get one of these in your collection. You will kick yourself if you see this on somebody's wrist and you didn't get it and they're gone. So final watch, again, another great watch by Aragon, automatic, mirror polished black, same as the yellow gold one I just showed you, but this one's done in the black. Only negative thing I say about it, I wish that the black face on this, the mother of pearl, was deeper. Again, it's more that smoky, kind of stormy color mother of pearl. Still beautiful, don't get me wrong. You have that silver mirror polished bezel with those black spinel stones all prong set. Beautiful millipede band. You really can't go wrong with the millipede. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. So, some of these watches are going to be available. Again, links are in the description. If you click the link and you can't find it and you want to get one, let me know. I'm more than happy to do a little hunting for you. Some of these are going to be hard to find, but so that's what I said. Like some of these watches, like this one, this is going to be very hard to find. You're going to pay a lot for it if you do find it. You know. Snooze you lose, guys. You know, sometimes you may not want to spend, oh, it's $300. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait, see if it comes down in price. Yeah, it may, but stuff like this, these limited edition pieces, and I feel like with Aragon, it's even harder to find limited edition Aragon pieces. I feel like once they're gone, they're gone. So go back over to the, oh man, this is, man. I just, like I said, guys, like what you like, buy, enjoy, you know, wear what you want, but I'll tell you, I don't know why, although, like I said, I have the smaller watches, I enjoy them, but I tell you, you know, I just, when I wear these Invicta watches, they are just so loud and beautiful. One idiot one day was like, Invicta has no artistic qualities. I'm like, are you joking, dude? Like, Invicta is like one of the most artistic watches, hands down from any company. I mean, say what you will about the brand, you know, lie about the quality, whatever you have to do to make yourself feel better. But I mean, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. I mean, these watches, look at the size of that thing. These watches have more artistic qualities than, I mean, any watch company out there. Look at that. I mean, and this is a big watch too. I mean, look at the, I mean, it dwarfs it, you know. It's just incredible. And again, guys, you know, I mean, size is not an indication of quality, and you know, it's not just because a watch is big doesn't mean it's better. But these watches are fantastic. Here's a little smaller one for you guys. Just a good looking watch. And I wanted this one with the in the Seiko NH35 automatic because with Pagani, I don't think they make this one in this particular movement. That's why I went with the burst cigar. It's just cleaner. I didn't want the busyness of the face of the chronograph. I prefer simple, basic Seiko movements. So that's why I got that one. I'm trying to keep this under my threshold here for time, so I don't have to edit this. So one more, the Savant, beautiful piece. All right, guys, I'm trying to get this under 26 minutes. I think I'm going to go over. Oh, well. And, of course, your Subaqua Specialty Caviar Edition. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Woo! All right, guys. Well, I do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch me again. This was a fun video. I mean, I love the gemstone diamond edition watches. Stones do it for me. If I can help you guys in any ways, always drop me a comment, drop me an email. I'm always here to help. Again, guys, be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Crazy times. Try to be the nicest person you can be. Even, you know, I know a lot of times people are idiots, but just try. Enjoy your watches. Be thankful. Again, if I can help you in any way, let me know. If you like the content, do subscribe to the channel. Do check out my links in the description of every single video. It's where you can find most of these watches. If you can't find them through those links, things do change. I'm always here to help. So guys, have a great evening. Happy holidays, and take care.